Hey everybody, we are bringing you the first in a new series of videos that we're going to be doing here, where we're not only highlighting the local businesses here in Rutherford County, but also highlighting the people behind those businesses. Because a lot of times when we do these videos, you get to see the businesses and how they work and what they do, but you don't get to meet the people behind them and the reasons why, and hear the stories about why they do what they do. And the wonderful people here at First Mutual Insurance Group, the owner's name is Derek Jenkins and his son Brent. I originally met them through the Murfreesboro Athletic Club. We all work out at the gym there. But after getting to know them a little bit, learn their story, it is really quite moving. And Derek was nice enough to allow us to come in, and he's going to share that story with you and allow us to show you why he got into the health insurance industry in the first place. And so you get to meet the people behind First Mutual Insurance Group. All right, everybody, this is Mr. Derek Jenkins. Derek, everybody. And if you don't mind, Mr. Jenkins, share with our viewers what you told me about your story about why and how you got into the health insurance industry.
Well, health insurance is not the most exciting industry. It's not something you wake up every day wanting to someday aspire to be an insurance agent. But my story was a little different in the sense that my family was very much touched by a health issue early on in my life. At a year old, my dad had been diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. He looked really healthy. He was running a very successful business, and all of a sudden he was diagnosed, and within 7 months he had actually passed away from that cancer. So early on I always kind of lived with a fear almost of an unexpected illness. He left behind my mom and myself and my brother. Now, the thing is that really inspired me to want to be not only an insurance agent, but the right kind of insurance agent, was the fact that when he got sick, this was in the early 70s, my mom really was not that familiar with how the checkbooks were working on the business, of those things. But my dad was very responsible. He had health insurance, life insurance, everything was in order. But when he got sick, my mom decided to go up to Maryland to make sure he could be around his family as he was dealing with this illness. When she left with him, everything else kind of took a back burner, and unfortunately one of the things that was left behind was the insurances. So his health insurance and his life insurance actually went into a lapsed stage. Now, the insurance agent that actually helped my father with those policies, when he realized that those policies were going behind, he took the time not only to call to find out what was going on, but he actually paid the premiums on behalf of my father so that my father didn't lose the coverage that he was depending on at a time when he needed it the most. So when I interview a new agent to come to work, they all hear that story, and it's because I've been very touched by not only the fact that the cancer hitting somebody so healthy unexpectedly, but the fact that that was an agent that didn't just disregard a policy that had fallen behind.
So that agent was personally paying out of his own pocket?
He paid those premiums so that the policy wouldn't lapse, and it's just one of those things that it made me realize that every time a policy falls behind, we want to know that that person is okay, and that hopefully we can, if they did have a situation that caused the policy to lapse, we'll always try to make sure that we can reach back out to them later on if necessary.
How many agents do you have?
We have 270 agents across the country, but here in the Murfreesboro area, we keep 7 agents on staff. A lot of them go out into the field. We work with individuals, families, small businesses. We do Medicare. So we cover just about every type of personalized health insurance you can. The reason I was excited for you to come in and talk with us is that this time of the year is when a lot of people try to plan ahead for next year's policies. So right now we have kids going back to school over at MTSU. A lot of times they need to buy an insurance policy. The parents don't know whether they should add them to their policy or buy something low cost that will still be high quality for the child. The other things that are coming up right now is we have a lot of small businesses that are preparing for their open enrollment. There are some new products out there that have been very, very well received by our clients here. And then finally, we have open enrollment coming up for the individual market through the ACA, Obamacare. There's a lot of people that are either frustrated or they want to know what's going to happen this year. If you do have questions, if you have concerns, please call us.
Well, thank you for that. And in an effort to not take up too much of your time, maybe we can come back when open enrollment's coming around and we can do some more info on that, if that's all right with you. But in the meantime, if people want more information, or if they want to go to your website or your address here, how can people reach you the best?
You can go to our website at fmighealth.com, and FMIG just stands for First Mutual Insurance Group, health.com. You can actually go in and do your own quote, do your own research, but just know that, again, our services are free. If you call us, you'll have an expert on the line that can actually look at your specific situation and make sure that if we design a package that you're not wasting a nickel.
Well, real quick in closing, I can just tell you, I know you helped, I know, myself and my wife with our health insurance. I mean, you saved us over $150 a month on ours, so there's just a personal testament for you. But no, thank you for your time and sharing your story. That's pretty amazing, and seeing how much you've grown. That's really incredible.
Well, and I think you do a good thing too. The reason I reached out to you is that I've seen that that you're very involved in the community. I don't want to blow smoke here, but
no, thank you.
The fact of the matter is that I think you make a nice representation, and hopefully people that watch you will see that you know, you're pretty picky about the things that you do and the things that you stand for.
Thank you. That. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. But again, we appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John.
We appreciate it very much. And for all of you out there, as always, we appreciate you watching. Thank you very much, and y'all have a great day.